What's good, y'all? This damn kid. You tuned in with the I grew up on the west side of Chicago. It was pretty cool. I had a good upbringing. You know what I'm saying? I had two good parents, you feel me? They did their best to keep me out of trouble. Yeah, you know how that shit go. Motherfucker gonna do his own thing, venture off, do his own shit, get into trouble. I had fun for the most part though, you know what I'm saying? I had a good group of friends. Shit didn't start really getting real for me until like I lost my first friend when I was in second grade. So motherfuckers with some badass kids, bro. From first grade to like sixth grade, like I got bullied damn near. I was fucking my bullies up, you know what I'm saying? Niggas would try me and I'd fuck them up. So I spent a lot of time like suspended in the office, you know what I'm saying? Getting calls home, all type of shit. My uncle listened to a lot of different type of music. I always wanted to spend a lot of time around him type shit. My pops kind of kept us away from them a little bit. I'm the only person in my family that make music though. Nobody really fuck with music or nothing like that. So, you know, I gotta make it do what it do for real. Stay out the way for real. Shit, especially being in the rack, you gotta really pick and choose who you fuck with. You got one chance, then you fuck with the wrong niggas, you fuck around and get backdoored. Bitches be setting niggas up type shit. So, you know what I'm saying? My uncles really taught us to just get your money and stay out the way for real. But shit, I'm from out west. So you can take the bus, you can go a little bit up north. It's a little bit nicer. We got the Bull Stadium, goddamn. Then you go to Oak Park. It's cool in Oak Park. You know what I'm saying? It's gentrified. So you know what I'm saying? There's not too much going on over there. It's a couple of places you can go, but being in Iraq, there's a lot of suburbs. You could leave Chicago and be in different parts of Illinois. I was always on that type of shit. Like I never really fucked with like the niggas that was around me. I would go other places. I had friends all over the city, all over the suburbs and shit. So besides the gang banging and shit, you know what I'm saying? It's a lot of good food in the city. You know what I'm saying? It's a lot of good scenery in the city type shit. It's a lot you could do, but you know what I'm saying? It's a lot you can't do with all that other shit going on. You know what I'm saying? Niggas come from certain blocks, niggas. So it's like you can't really be in the mix too much. I wish motherfuckers would bring back that goddamn footworking. I ain't seen too many of the rappers from the city footworking. That's a real big thing with us, especially coming from out west. Like footwork is real big with the culture and shit. I know how to a little bit, but I don't really be dancing like that for real. You know what I'm saying? I'm a chill nigga, you know what I'm saying? I play the cuts, you know what I'm saying? I'm always smoking, always chilling, so I ain't really doing too much. And so school for me, nigga, school was rough. I ain't get to enjoy school at all. That's one thing that I wish I could go back and redo, cause shit, school for me, like I said, nigga, I spent a lot of time suspended. Cause I got kicked out of high school when I was like mid-junior, and I spent the rest of my years in alternatives. My final suspension, you know, my pops had a big ass like a phone book of all my referrals, suspensions, like pink and yellow papers. Nigga, them all my ass whoopers. For real. I never really spent time in class, so I didn't really get to like, you know, socialize too much and shit. That's like I said, I had a lot of friends at other suburbs, at other schools and shit, cause I'm getting kicked out type shit, or I'm at home a lot cause a nigga can't go to school. But I graduated though. I finished my shit. They couldn't wait to get me out of there. They're like, yeah, like we gotta get this nigga gone for real. I listen to a lot of music. You know what I'm saying? I got depression for real, anxiety and shit. So music is like a big outlet for me. Back then, I ain't used to smoke. I was always listening to a lot of Wiz, a lot of Mac Miller, Currency, shit like that. Them some of my big influences. Currency is one of my favorite artists. So listening to that shit and they producers, and I listen to a lot of Sledger and Cardo. So I wanted to make that type of music and shit. So just eventually, nigga trying to get out of the streets, trying to do something different. I was tattooing at first. Niggas don't know that. I used to do tats. I stopped doing that shit. I used to paint and shit too. I picked up the music and we here with it now. I be doing a little cover art for niggas. I did a couple arts on the songs that I got. I draw a little bit, but nah, I don't really be fucking with it too much. I play the cuts, you feel me? I ain't really I ain't a flashy nigga like that, you know what I'm saying? I be fly, I be doing my thing, but I'm a behind the scenes nigga. I feel like I could be a good rapper though, but that ain't my thing. I feel like you could speak more with the beats, with the music. I said I put a lot of my emotional shit into the music. Just looking up different programs, and then at first I was gonna get Ableton, and I seen the layout on that motherfucker, and I was like, hell no. I was on YouTube and shit trying to, you know what I'm saying, like, all right, what program can I get? I got FL, and I ain't even really learned that shit when I bought that motherfucker. I just got on it and just, nigga, was just making some horrible ass beats. I watched a couple tutorials, but like with them tutorials, like niggas don't really be like teaching nothing. He just like, he making the beat, so it's like I'm more hands-on. Or like with me, like listening to something or like reading something, hell no, I'm gonna get sidetracked or I ain't gonna fuck with it. Yeah, it was just like a little thought that I had, you know what I'm saying? I wasn't really doing shit with my life or, you know what I'm saying? Niggas was hustling, getting in trouble and shit. I ain't really had no hobbies like that. I never really picked up sports and shit growing up. Cause I could play basketball and shit. I played, you know, baseball with the homies and shit. But like me growing up, it was always a lot of fighting, a lot of always getting into it. So it's just like, nigga, I gotta find something else to do for real. I'm fighting that outside of school, get home, taking ass whoopings at home. So it's like, nigga, motherfucker gotta stop getting in trouble, boy. Yeah, just going around showing niggas my shit, you know what I'm saying, getting good feedback, you know what I'm saying? Cause I was doing security before, like when I came out to Cali, I was doing security. And then that's really when I really pushing the issue with the music shit. When I moved to Cali and like I wasn't really doing shit out here, so it's like, nigga, all right, let me find something to do. When I was at the security job, I post up, and, you know what I'm saying, I holla at niggas. That's how I ended up meeting a lot of rappers from Cali and shit. I was listening to a lot of Bravo when I was making beats and shit. Like I said, I was on that Cardo Sledgering wave, the whole currency type shit. But you know what I'm saying, trying to get them type of placements, nigga, that shit, you just gonna be making beats, nigga. It's one in a lifetime chance that nigga gonna get on your shit. So I got introduced to the plug scene. I started listening to that shit, and, you know, like, okay, these niggas seem like they a little bit easier to reach out to. Bravo Hunters was one of the first niggas I reached out to, and that was one of the first placements I ever got. So I was like, okay, this shit, I'm gonna start with this lane, I'm gonna push this lane, and I'm gonna mix them together. You know what I'm saying? That's why my beats be like kind of dreamy like that, because I take that other wave and I mix it with the plug drums and shit. You know what I'm saying? I get a pretty good sound out of that. I was listening to a lot of, you know what I'm saying, like Rondo, you know what I'm saying, C-Day and them, goddamn Chief Keef and shit. You know, so I was listening to a lot of like Atlanta artists too. And that's what really got me put into like the plug wave, because I was, you know what I'm saying, I'm listening to like Gucci. I mean, I was big on Zaytoven and shit. Like that's when I was venturing out of like the currency shit. You know what I'm saying? I started to like get more into trap music. I was listening to a lot of the Atlanta niggas more than like Chicago niggas. I like trap shit more than like the drill shit. You feel me? Like the drill shit be cool, but I like, you know what I'm saying, that trap shit just got a certain bounce to it. You feel me? Cardo, Sledgering, Lex Luger, Sony Digital, Early Metro. Early Metro had some crazy shit with Young Scooter and Gorilla Zoe. I was listening to a lot of shit. I listen to all type of music. You know, I listen to rock. I listen to everything except country. So I feel like that's why my beats be so crazy, because like, nigga, I mix all that together, and I'm not scared to like blend shit. I don't just stick to like, oh, I'm gonna make plug beats. Like, nah, nigga, I'm fuck with it a little different. Everybody really call me kid in the hood. I was always the new kid. Like, you know what I'm saying, everywhere I went, I moved around a lot. And I didn't been everywhere in Chicago. I didn't been all through the suburbs. And I would stay in like at a school for like a year and switch schools. You know what I'm saying? My pops was in the military type shit, so he was still active. He's switching bases type shit. So I'm moving around all throughout the city. I've been in Cali for probably about 4.5, 5 years. I ain't really been nowhere else, just around Chicago. Can't really leave Cali till August of 2023. I can't leave Cali. I'm on restrictions, so I got a lot of probation and shit. So I mean, like community service type shit. So I got to get all that shit done before I even try to like worry about going somewhere else. Coming to Cali, bro, that shit, it's a whole different world, bro. Like being in Chicago and how we fuck with it, and like, you know what I'm saying, just how niggas operate and move. I had to like, you know what I'm saying, take a step back and analyze shit when I came out here. It's way different, and it's different parts of Cali too, and niggas is different depending on what part they stay in. So it's like, you be like, yeah, these niggas weird. These niggas cool. I just be staying out the way for real. I'm really on this music type shit, getting this money. I work and shit, so I be hustling. That's my main focus. You know what I'm saying? I be doing that shit in the morning. I make my best beats when I'm like kind of like tired or like just waking up or high. I ain't like when I be trying to make beats sober or like just like chilling like midday. Man, that shit nigga end up making some happy ass beat or something like that, nigga. You know what I'm saying? I like vibey, like moody beats. You know, I like, you know what I'm saying? It be like 2 hours on a good day, because it take me a minute to make a melody. I don't really know no type of music theory or no instruments like that. It's all just by ear, or like, nigga, I let the high work. You feel me? Like, I be loaded, so I just be, nigga, I get on that motherfucker and just making shit. I start with like the first sound, and then like I just take it from there. You feel me? I do drums and shit last. I build the melody first, the full melody. I be using about like 5-6 melodies. I make like a good little dreamy melody, and then I drop drums on that. Cause drums is easy for me. I used to fuck with it with the pencils and shit, you know what I'm saying? In high school, and they said we used to make beats with the pencils and shit. I was in band for probably about like 4 months. Got into a fight with a nigga, got kicked out. I took drums in band. Nigga wasn't even really learning learning nothing, like just fucking with it. You know what I'm saying? I freestyle with that shit on my little drum thing. I throw the drum set. Like niggas was bad for real. This is school for me, nigga. We was tweaking in that bitch. Yeah, I just dropped the album. That shit going crazy right now. And my nigga So, I'm on his album too. I probably got like 5 songs on that motherfucker. That shit busting right now too. So motherfucker need to check both them out. And we ain't stopping neither, bro. I'm finna drop something else again. My birthday coming up, so I'm gonna make something happen for that too. So I got a lot of beats sitting. I got a lot of placements sitting. So I got a lot of shit I want niggas to hear. Just what I be going through on a daily basis, like my emotions and shit, and the type of beats that I make, how they just fluctuate from dark to light, or I mean from light to dark. So I was just like, I'm gonna do something like that. And I watch a lot of anime and shit too. So when my album, it's really a story behind it too. A little prequel little project that I dropped before my album, it's like 3 songs on there. I called that shit Tayo, and that means sun in Japanese. I want to make my own anime actually, and that's what I'm gonna do. It's about a little boy, you know what I'm saying? Get that nigga some power, some type shit. I'm actually trying to figure out how to write my own shit, write my own anime. I'm gonna make that shit happen too. Like I ain't just gonna be doing music, my nigga. Like I'm really trying to like take this shit and do all types of other shit. Like, I want goddamn radio placements. I want TV show placements, shit like that. You feel me? Shit, one of my homies that I met from Santa Cruz, his name Lil Flair. Sosa had dropped a project a while ago, the first Sosa World, and he put me onto that shit. Like I just reached out to bro. He's cool people. We work. I work with a couple other niggas too. Oh, most of the collabs I got, I either make the melody. A couple of the other niggas be making the melodies, but with me, like I make the melody and like they'll drop the drums sometimes because I mean, it all depends on how I'm feeling. We switch it up. I be struggling with the melodies and shit sometimes too. So I bet you go ahead and make one. I'll drop drums because drums is easy for me. So I be fucking with it with the drums. Collab with other producers. That's motherfuckers be scared to collab or like not even be trying to reach out to niggas or shit like that, bro. Collabing is like the best thing you could do for real. You venture out your sound too, cause you bouncing off ideas with another producer, or like he'll send you a melody that you ain't never made before, and shit. You end up dropping new type of drums you ain't made before on that melody, and like you just make better shit. It's 2 people, 2 different ideas. Especially if you a new producer too, reach out to the bigger niggas. He like, you know what I'm saying? Even if you gotta pay for a collab, cause that shit, them niggas be getting placements and shit, and that's how I got a couple of my places, you know what I'm saying, through other producers. And they got different connects that I don't got, you know what I'm saying? They in a whole different city that I'm not in. So, you know what I'm saying, you can make shit happen for real doing that. You got to reach out to niggas. Making more beats, you know what I'm saying? Like struggling to get better type shit, learning, like really forcing myself to learn, like forcing myself to get on the computer and make beats, you know what I'm saying? I be going through my times and shit. I be having depression and shit. So it just be like, you got to force yourself to get on that motherfucker. You got to create every day. So it's just really telling myself, you know what I'm saying, you got to get on, you got to make something. It's a big outlet for me, you know what I'm saying, music. Like you feel so much better, especially like when I make something, I go to the car, I test it out in the car, and then I smoke in the car, you know what I'm saying, listen to the beat over and over and over, feel the different emotions from the beat and shit. Like it's a real good feeling. Like I said, when you make something on your own, I put the melody together, I put the drums, like that shit busting for real. Getting money, bro. Real nigga winning for me, bro. Staying out the way, staying alive, bro. That's my big thing, man. Especially coming from the rack. I'm 29 years old. You feel me? Like I just seen a lot of shit. It's a blessing to be this old, you feel me, and to be able to get out the city and, you know what I'm saying, venture out, see other states, shit like that. Cause I done lost a lot of homies, and a lot of niggas is stuck in that mentality. Like some niggas don't even leave the block for real. Some niggas ain't even had certain restaurants in Chicago because they don't leave out west or they don't leave from out south type shit. Like some niggas can't leave their block. It's bad for them. That's winning for me, bro, is staying alive, bro, for real. In my playlist right now, it's Rocky for surely in my playlist. He for surely in my playlist. I'm listening to a lot of Big Baby Gucci. I'm listening to a lot of Nutso Thuggin. I fuck with that nigga Nutso, he hard. That's the main nigga in my playlist right now when I'm moving. Yeah, I listen to a lot of Nutso, a lot of Slime Dollars. I be fucking with it sometimes. I got a little PS5. I be playing Call of Duty and shit, but I'm acid Call of Duty. Niggas don't play the game I play Tekken. I play fighting games. You know what I'm saying? And I'm spanking niggas at that shit, so niggas don't want to play me for real. If you think you got it in Tekken, nigga, see me for real. Anybody. King. That's how you know I'm busted. I choose King specifically because I play online. So like a lot of niggas either choose girl characters or they choose Eddie, the little breakdancing ass nigga. So like with Eddie, he got a lot of moves. Like he be on the floor and shit. So King could like he pick him up and then he get instantly wrapped in a combo. Either King or Armor King. The 2 wrestling niggas, they hard because like they got ground moves. They pick you up off the ground if you try to do a little sneaky shit. They good online characters. I was big on wrestling growing up. That was my shit, nigga. I was making my own belts type shit. Nigga, I was the Intercontinental Champion on fun up. I was big on wrestling until that shit got watered down. That whole Attitude Era shit. Like, yeah, I was big on wrestling. Niggas get mad when I say it, bro. John Cena ruined wrestling, bro. I don't give a fuck what nobody say, bro. And I mean, it's not really his fault. He's a great wrestler, all that shit, but he brought in a lot of kids. And then the whole Chris Benoit situation, if niggas remember that, and the whole head injury shit, both of them two things. So now we got a lot of kids watching this shit. So we can't, divas can't be showing titties no more type shit. So niggas can't get hit with chair shots no more. Yeah, that was the whole situation with Benoit. Like that nigga, yeah, he fucked himself up with that shit. So with them two things, they had to like take a step back with that shit. You know what I'm saying? I grew up off ECW type shit. You know what I'm saying? It was really busting, you feel me? RVD the greatest, nigga, for real. Yeah, bro, I be spending too much money on these niggas, bro. I only smoke one type of brand. It's a company called CBX. They hard. They got a strain called cereal milk. Got a couple other strains, but I stay off that cereal milk, bro. Jars of that shit. I got that shit got down $70 in the club, bro. I got jars. Man, I go to the club, I don't be buying shit from niggas. I'm buying probably 3 of them jars at a time. I smoke them bitches in a day. I smoke it all, bro. I don't give no fuck about that shit. That hype shit lame as hell, bro. Shit do be having different tastes, or like, but it all depends on the type of weed that I got. Like, sometimes you put some loud in a wood and it won't burn right. It just completely fucks off the weed. Like, even if you stuff that bit, you got that wood taste. You feel me? So I'm big on papers too. Like, I'm really trying to get off the woods and shit, but I smoke it all, bro. But then I got OG homies that smoke swishers, nigga. I'm not finna not smoke them, my homies. We gonna get high and smoke that shit. Whatever he preference, I'm chilling with him for the day, nigga. We gonna roll that up. Nah, but I had bad experience on the edibles for real. I'll tell you the story, folks. I first came to Cali. I was smoking, you know what I'm saying? Like, smoking cookies and smoking loud. I ain't never really had edibles before. I met this nigga. I was working at this car wash. I met this little homie. I go back to his house. We playing Halo and shit. He got these edibles. You know the Fruity Pebbles cereal? It's the Fruity Pebbles cereal, but it Rice Krispies. Nigga, I'm knocking them hoes back. Nigga, I knocked back like 5 of them motherfuckers. Yeah, I went to that nigga house probably like 12 p.m. in the afternoon. Got done chilling with him around like 12:45. Man, left that nigga house, bro. Got home, nigga. I ain't wake up, nigga. I was like tossing and turning on the floor, nigga. I didn't even make it to my bed. I'm on the floor. I'm tossing and turning on the floor, fighting throw up. I had to close my eyes. If I look at the ceiling or like whatever I look at, that shit rotating like a motherfucker. So I'm like, and I'm stuck like that all the way till 1:30 a.m. Nigga, the whole day just like nigga tossing and turning, my stomach nigga fucked up. After that, I never fuck with edibles again. I'm like, nah, nigga, that shit. I don't like that stomach feeling like that. Cause like you take edibles, you feel like you got to throw up type shit, man. I hate throwing up. Man. I don't really drink like hard alcohol like that. My OG homies be drinking beer, so I be fucking with them a lot. I fuck with a lot of older niggas. You know what I'm saying? Growing up, my mom used to always yell at me in middle school and shit. I'm kicking it with like 30, 40-year-old niggas, like, you know what I'm saying? Just on the block, you know what I'm saying? Like they telling the other little shorties what to do. I'm chilling with these niggas, you know what I'm saying? They ain't domino doing it. I'm posting with them niggas. The only nigga that's really trying to chill with the OGs where the other niggas want to go, you know what I'm saying? I'm like a sponge, you feel me? I'm always trying to learn shit, you feel me? My older brother was in and out of jail and shit, so that's just how my mentality is. I'm like, I analyze shit, like, you know what I'm saying? I don't want to fail, you know what I'm saying? So I don't fuck with shit if it's not 100, like, I don't feel comfortable, you know what I'm saying? I ain't gonna do it, or I ain't, you know what I'm saying? I won't move unless I know for sure. That's what really kept a nigga out the way and alive, for real, you know what I'm saying? Like, I do my shit, you know what I'm saying? I did my shit, but at the same time, like, a nigga really play the cuts, you know what I'm saying? You just gotta be a ghost, nigga. That's the easiest way to adapt, is stay the fuck out the way, man. And you gonna learn what and what not to do, bro. You know what I'm saying? You gonna see how other niggas do it. You don't want to do that, you know what I'm saying? And you gonna take it from there. You know what I'm saying? If you smart for real, but a lot of these niggas be crashing out. A lot of these niggas dumb as hell. I'm blessed to have that type of, you know what I'm saying, thinking and shit. A lot of niggas don't be thinking. I grew up with a lot of niggas that don't be thinking. This nigga don't even get up. Motherfucker don't even brush his teeth type shit. Like, motherfucker, get up and just want to gangbang. You feel me? Motherfucker, get up like, I'm outside, you feel me? Or a nigga don't even go home, nigga. I know niggas that have been outside, nigga, the whole week. Motherfucker just outside, nigga. He gonna sleep in an apartment complex on the stairs and then wake up in the morning and get back to it and catch a nigga. It be real, for real. I say spiders, nigga. I don't fuck with spiders, nigga. Yeah, nigga. I don't fuck with spiders at all. My nigga, one of my homies had traumatized me, nigga, sleeping over at that nigga house. He ain't tell me he had a pet tarantula, nigga. Oh, put that bitch on the pillow I was sleeping on, nigga. I woke up to that. Nigga, you wake up to a spider and that motherfucker, like, literally, nigga, you seeing it. Like, I ain't never kicking with that nigga again on my soul. I'm like, bruh, you lucky I was a little nigga. I'll beat your ass. Like that type of shit. Like, no, I don't fuck with spiders. I don't give a fuck, nigga, what size it is. Like, I'll kill the motherfuckers. But nigga, out here in Cali, they got some big ass spiders, Joe. I don't fuck with them. Yeah. I used to work at a exotic pet store. I had got kicked out of school and they had put me up with this job program. You know what I'm saying? Because they didn't want to expel me. So it was like, we're gonna put you with this job program and you'll spend that time and it comes like they was really trying to work with me. So like I was working there and then that got me big into like lizards and shit. I got 2 lizards right now. I used to hold like scorpions and shit like that. I fuck with bugs and shit, but them spiders, nigga, hell no. You can't really like you can't tell what a spider gonna do. You feel me? Because I didn't see the nigga, the owner got bit by the spider she had. And I'm like, nigga, that's your pet, nigga. Fuck shorty bite you. Nigga, see, you don't know it. See, niggas be scared of snakes and shit. Nigga, I don't know why. Nigga, snakes is cool. You learn a lot about different lizards and shit. Like the lizard I got, that motherfucker about $300 just for the lizard. You feel me? Not even for the aquarium farm and shit. You know what I'm saying? So I be buying expensive lizards and shit like that. And then like if a nigga into fish or whatever, they got all type of shit like that. And then the one I worked in Chicago, they had monkeys in that motherfucker. And like I said, you could have piranhas and shit too. Like they had these little like monkeys that you could buy, nigga. The motherfuckers was like a rack something. But that shit was crazy, nigga. It's fun living in Chicago, fuck. Like if you were just on some regular shit, you staying out the way, you ain't no gangbanging shit. But it's hard to like not get into that gangbanging shit because like out there, it go all the way down to the aunties, to the mamas, nigga. They you know what I'm saying? Everybody part of the gang. Like, you ain't finna play with my grandma for real, she'll blow. You feel me? So it's like it's inherited in the family type shit. Cause you'll have little basketball niggas or like even little gamer niggas, like they'll do their thing, but nigga got cousins and shit, bro. Like he affiliated without being affiliated. Like you ain't finna just play with shorty. That's the best thing about Chicago too, is like niggas know better type shit. Like, you know what I'm saying? Niggas still be into it and shit, but like you never know what like another motherfucker be on. You play with the wrong nigga, now you got war type shit. Rob the wrong shorty, nigga, now you got 20 niggas at your doorstep type shit. So it's like, nigga, we didn't got into that one time, nigga. I remember goddamn, I was like a freshman, nigga. We had got into it with the Latin Kings, nigga. We had one of the little shorties, nigga, that's just on some just bullshit, nigga. Nigga, next thing we know, about 20 minutes later, nigga, 3 minivans pull up, nigga. Them niggas was sitting on each other's laps, nigga. What up, nigga? I swear to God, nigga. About 30 Latin Kings come out, nigga, with bats, poles, golf clubs, nigga. Yeah, we had to get down that day, nigga. We got into a fat ass rumble that day, nigga. And we was in the suburbs. Yeah, they get cracking for real. That was the best thing too. Before like niggas started playing with guns, like in the city, bro. We used to have rumbles like a motherfucker, bro. Nigga, especially like when I go to the suburbs and shit. You know what I'm saying? You can't always buck like that. So nigga, we have fat ass rumbles and shit, nigga. We throwing dirt rocks at each other and shit, motherfucker. Back in like, you remember back in 2008, niggas was rocking the big ass Jim Jones belt buckles. Nigga, we was beating ass with them. For real, nigga. Even the niggas that don't gangbang, cause like when I went to school in the suburbs, like you had the little regular kids, the sports players and shit. Even them niggas was fighting. School I went to in the suburbs, a little high school I went to, it was on the news. We had a big rumble. Cause some nigga had broke his leg in the rumble and his mom had called the police type of shit. But like we'll go on MySpace, back when MySpace was busting, we'll go on MySpace and hit up the other schools like, hey, y'all bring 10 of y'all strongest niggas, no weapons. Like, cause there's so many different schools. It's so many different schools and suburbs. So we'll hit up the other suburb. Y'all bring 10, 20 of y'all niggas. We gonna bring our niggas, no weapons, no nothing. Woo woo. And we'll do that shit all the time, nigga. I mean, we did that shit like nigga 3-4 times, nigga. Everybody acting for real, like nigga. It's like nigga, ain't nobody soft in the city for real, like man. Everybody be getting it in. That's one thing I love about Chicago, nigga. It's like nigga, ain't nobody pussy in this motherfucker. You feel me? So that shit was fun, nigga. For real. That shit make a man know for real, bro. If you ain't got no hands, nigga. A lot of these niggas fuck when they go to jail, boy, nigga. For real, nigga. I had to fight, nigga, when I did my little 3 weeks in jail, nigga. Nigga, it's ugly, nigga. For real, nigga. You getting that motherfucker, you gotta fight, nigga. It's like, nigga, if you ain't got no hands, boy, yeah, you done for, nigga. You getting your shit. Nigga. That's one thing about Chicago, too, is, nigga, we big on flaming niggas, boy. So, like, back elementary, if you ain't know how to flame, nah, you done. You done on my soul, nigga. You done. Niggas gonna cook you every day, nigga. If you go to school dirty, you go to school musty, they on your ass, boy. If you ain't learn how to flame and you ain't learn how to fight early, boy, you gonna have a rough life, nigga. You better get the fuck out the city for real, nigga. Is that nigga? That's what we about, nigga. Even still to this day, like you see the little like Instagram niggas, like they be flaming niggas type shit. So like we big on that shit, nigga. We started that shit on my soul. It's a lot of niggas that got humor in the city too. Like you gotta be funny, bro. It'd be ugly, nigga. Like you ain't big glasses, goggles, ass motherfucker. He know how to flame because he ain't gonna get bullied on front of him. So you go and try him, he gonna get on your ass, nigga, for real. Like, cause like motherfuckers that try to bully niggas and then that shit get reversed on them. They'll try to bully the little nerd kid. He'll bitch ass nigga, get your goofy. Like he'll get on your ass, nigga. Like so they be like, oh okay, like ain't nobody soft in this motherfucker. Like you feel me? Shit, like I said, I'm working on another project. I'm gonna drop that shit probably on my birthday, maybe sooner. But for surely, I'm gonna do something on my birthday. But just motherfucker, stay tuned for my music, nigga. Like I'm just gonna keep dropping shit. Me and all my niggas, we gonna keep flooding shit. All the niggas I mentioned, they got shit coming for real. It's gonna be a lot of music coming from us, nigga. Like you know what I'm saying. Man, niggas go listen to the album for real, boy. I don't give a fuck what else niggas do, boy. Go listen to the album, listen to my music. You know what I'm saying? If you want to follow me, my Instagram, damn kid, DAYUMNKID. You know what I'm saying? Now, actually, my shit, they blocked my shit on phone them. I just remembered that shit. Instagram bogus as hell on my soul, boy. My last Instagram was busting, bro. Like I had, bro. If you looked at my last Instagram, if you was able to see, like I wish I was able to screenshot that shit. I had big niggas following me on my song, nigga. Like, bro, my shit was busting, nigga. They took my shit, nigga. My shit, damn kid made it. So what I just spelled out, put that made it at the end. Yeah, that's me on phone. My link in the bio. Go listen to the album. Stream that until I got something else coming.
She a boss, smoking on backwoods in the loft. Yeah, smoking on backwoods in the loft. Yeah, I'm chillin', smoking on backwoods in the loft.